This is mind-blowing to me, y'all. Black children in 1898 in Long Beach, California, are learning how to fight fires, how to be firemen at school. In that same year, in the same location, 1898, Long Beach, California, black children were learning how to make shoes. Same year, same place, 1898, Long Beach, California, black children at an orphanage are learning how to make and repair furniture. Nowadays, your kids learn how to sit still for 8 hours a day and fill in bubbles for a standardized test that benefits the state, that benefits the school, that benefits the government more than them. This is the problem with public education. We need more of this. We need to go back to this. And we need to get away from this completely because it's truly failing our kids, even if they pass the test.
Look at where we live in the hood, man. You don't have an education that gives you an opportunity to be all that you could be. Columbus discovered America. I mean, come on. George Washington, he never told a lie. Sweet George. What are you being taught? That you can actually use almost nothing. That's perpetrating a fraud to bring you to college and ask your parents to pay this kind of money, and then you borrow money from the government, and when you leave college and can't find a job, you have a debt to pay and no money with which to pay it. That's perpetrating a fraud.
From the movie Three Strikes and what have you, all that Crip in the blood, and y'all need to just chill, come together, and all y'all kids, stay in school, do your thing, keep it real. We're chilling right here on South Central's finest. Peace.
Now I'm a speaker point, give it to you when you want it. Back up in you with the Bombay as a flaunt. Now everybody know about this street. It's about a 20-minute trek from Pico to Century. And if you don't know about Crenshaw, then you're tweaking. Talking about the ab where they dip every weekend. We got glossy riders, hardcore do-or-diers, giving it up from east to the west side. And if you're from out of town, food is what you're facing. We got cars posted up at every gas station. The cross street Manchester might irk you. Wear the wrong colors and you got it rally burgers. Low riders from every hood, gas burning. Got the gun of smokes turned into cross burning. Player haters rolling bundles, but I don't trip, cause LA be the city with the bomb strip. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it, so I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we rollin' Los Angeles. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it, so I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we rollin' Los Angeles. Extra, extra, read all about it. It's Sunday's Crenshaw, car wash is too crowded. Now everybody act like this the bomb part. When I'm hearing bullets spark across the hurt heart. Black pride on the corner of Slauson with a bunch of shirts saying we love Tupac on the front. These freaks, they be looking at me, but I ain't staring. I don't want you with your SWAT meet down at Karen. With your business hanging out your front, I can handle it. So I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we rollin' Los Angeles. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it, so I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we rollin' Los Angeles. If you can't make it by 7, then that's when you lost. The cops got the whole boulevard blocked off, but it's tricky. It used to be for one day, but now it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Got the Lolo show sitting on gold and chrome, bouncing by West Angeles funeral home. By the Rita Snitchell, check the game, my peak. I see the same hoochies out there every other week. The real reason people roll the show to get numbers. Watch your back, cause your ride get jacked like lumber. What a bummer, you gotta dip through lanes, and what a shame. It's like a West Coast dating game. Now the essays ride the show, the more the merrier. Worldwide, who needs the Hollywood area? We got coaches mixed like juice and gin. Stay tuned for next week, cause it's on again. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it, so I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we rollin' Los Angeles. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it, so I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we rollin' Los Angeles. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it, so I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we rollin' Los Angeles. Crenshaw be the street that's scandalous. Sometimes I don't know if I can handle it, so I stay on the grind and demand that this will be the way that we
understand. Once this get done, once we get it recognized by the state of California, it's on to the next step. See, God didn't pick me to like, you know what? You're going to be the one that says, this is an illusion. This is all foul. It should have never been created. It don't have nothing to do with Black power and the advancement of Black people. The Crips, the Bloods, none of that. It's never been designed to help us. Whoever helped create it, whoever helped and get it cracking, started, oh, we gonna do this and that, you need to be apologizing. That's what you need to do. If you 60-something years old and you say, I'm part of this and I've created the board, you need to apologize. See, because this is what you don't want. All you want is your name to live on through the internet. Obviously, that's the best that you're going to get. If you part of this Supreme Board, the best you're going to get is somebody going to do something about you on the internet, whatever kind of story it may be. That's it. That's what you're going to get. Yeah, that's what you're going to get out of it. Man, they're going to tell a couple of stories about me. Man, you better wake up. This is an illusion. What you need to do is be changing it for your kids. That's what people don't understand. I've always been about kids ever since I've been starting this from Unity 1, whatever, to present day. I deal with kids because kids shouldn't have to suffer through this. This is Dr. Crip. Welcome to the show. This is Dr. Crip Thoughts. But I want to read you something so you can understand a little bit more. I want to read this to you, make sure that you understand what I'm talking about. Listen to this. See, this is why education is so important, because believe it or not, it's a lot of 8, 18, 28, 38, 48, and 58 so-called Crips and Bloods, homies, that cannot do what I'm finna do. They have a problem with that. That's why you see what you see on the internet. That's why you see all the madness. But listen to this. According to the Encyclopedia Britannica, the precise origin of the Crips is in dispute. The gang initially formed in Los Angeles in either the late 1960s or early 1970s, either as a defense against other street gangs or as a political group inspired by the Black Panthers. Whatever the original intention behind the group, as noted by Black Past, these are the people that created this post. So this is their research. By the mid-1970s, they were a violent criminal group composed of loosely organized sets, smaller gangs operating under the umbrella of the Crips name. Let me tell you something. Loosely organized. That means dysfunction. The only thing y'all do is get together and cause more dysfunction. So generations of generations of generations of generation is going to fall on more dysfunctional, all the way up until the time when he got killed, I got shot, he doing this, he telling, oh, he ain't solid, he to the present day of what you see right now. That's what this is. By 1978, they were 45 sets in the Crips. And when the gang came in, you say that because I was kind of like the first one that ever got caught up in that could have busted the whole scandal wide open way before it even started. But I just didn't, that wasn't my thing. But if I was thinking like that, who knows where I could have been to this day, because I would have won that case. But the fact that the situation that I was in, man, the police was threatening me. They threatened to take my brother back to jail because they said a parole officer can't be in the house with a gang member. I'm a registered gang member, all this stuff. And it was just a big thing. They was doing too much harassing on my family. So I literally had to go inside there and just say what they wanted me to say, just so they could just leave me alone and get it on their record about the incident, you know, that's about me, not nobody else, about me, strictly me. Hey, this your host, Dr. Crip. Welcome to the Dr. Crip Show. I'm your boy, Dr. Crip. And once again, we answering commenter Midnight Star 5252. She had a good question. You know, she said she's talking about Rampart, basically gangs. You know, the police, what they did in Rampart. You know, yeah. And look, Midnight Star, your boy was the first one. It didn't get recognized around the world like everybody else, but trust and believe, I was the first person that could have busted Rampart out. Had I been smart, it would have all came out way back then. I had a case and they couldn't deal with the case because it was too many people involved. God had his hands placed on me at the time when I didn't even know. See, I'm in my sickness and I really don't even know that I'm sick like this. I'm just going with the flow of whatever is happening. So this is how this story goes. So one day, me and Lil Brain, we chilling, we minding our own business. Dirtbag walk up on us. You know, Dirtbag got a house in the hood. So he always messing with the, you know, the little fast girls. That's 15, 16, 17. That always probably be lying about they ain't doing this, they ain't doing that, when really they be. That's why you need to watch them little girls. Little girls need to be watched for sure. Because their attraction is the thug gangster dude, you know, so you want to try to deal with that as soon as possible. But Dirtbag, he got this girl at his house. We pull up this little girl, you know, me and the Brain, we ain't tripping, you know, and Dirtbag come to the car and he tell us, he say, yeah, man, she live around the corner on 95th. And, you know, her parents, this and that, you know, and the Brain is like, what her parents do? And he like, I don't know, let me go ask her. He go ask her, come back. He said, she said her daddy is a police. Like, what? Like, yeah. Like, look, the Brain go into full mode. He like, look, this is what you do, Dirtbag. Go in there and just keep her. Do not let her leave for the next couple of hours. You keep her right here. Like, okay, for sure. So the Brain go get his partner, Noise. So Noise, me, Brain, and Noise, we own. So he show us where she live at and all that. You know, then he go back over there to keep her occupied. So me, Brain, and Noise, we up in the house. We go up in the house. We up in the house. We searching. We moving. We looking. We doing everything. Boom. Of course, your boy find the guns. And like a little stack, 5,000-6,000, I think it was. Ooh, in my pocket, guns. Ooh, I'm out of here. Let's go. So the Brain and them, they empty out the house. They take all the china. They do all the whole disrespect, the police type of thing. You living in the hood. So I call my cousin, and of course, I do this all the time because he's a gun consumer for some reason, and I guess he like to shine on the little homies. He buy them and give them to the little homies so he can be in their good grace. Like, oh, a big homie gave us some burners, you know, so he can always stay in their favor or something like that. But he gives the burners to the he buy them from me, I sell them to him, and then he give them away to the homies in the hood. So now one day, it's about a week or so after the you know, the invasion, like a week or two after the invasion. So I'm at the park one day, and this is how karma happens, because in your sickness you can experience everything, so other stuff that can make you sick, and you have to know how to handle it. You know, see, I'm glad I was by myself so I can handle that situation. See, I didn't tell on myself. I didn't tell on nobody else. It was just me and the government, and I won. So I'm chilling at the park one day, and, you know.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hey, brother.
Hey, what's up with you?
All right. You back, huh?
Yeah, I had to tap back in. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing okay, bro. What's going on? You was talking to somebody else. You got somebody on the line.
No, I don't have nobody on the line. It's just me and you.
Oh, okay. What's going on?
Yeah. No, shit, not much more than before. Still doing this time. Try not to let it do me.
That's right. That's right. The last time that we communicated, we were talking about so much that I didn't get a chance to read you the comments of the people who had commented on the first video you did. So I wanted to share those comments with you right quick. The first guy says, "Shalom, shalom, excellent, Dr. Crip, praying for Mr. Robinson. You and your show, keep it up." I can't pronounce his name. YESHAIAH, Yeshia, something like that, from Kenya. Blessings. And yeah. And the second guy, the second person is peace and love to all. Much love and respect, brother. You are the truth. Facts on top of facts. 100 with the arm sign, you know, with the blood and Crip thing together. And the third one is love what you're doing, bro. I need all my people to get out of their sickness. Would love to speak on your show. I really have a blessing to put out there. I think you might enjoy it. Hit me back. So that was just 3 people that tapped in, man, you know, from around everywhere, seems like. You know, so you got people listening to you. You got people listening to you. You feel me?
Right.
So don't worry about that.
Thing too, because you know what's good about saying that is listening, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy how we as especially black people, we don't really talk to each other too much.
Yeah.
I mean, I got just as much ear to listen to somebody as I got a mouth to speak, but just communicating with each other, man, it's real big, and we need that so much these days. And we need to be able to communicate, and not only that, just share our stories with each other, man, and help us get out of this sickness, man. I'm still dealing with this sickness, even though I'm not where I was some 20 years ago, you know, on the gang aspect of the sickness. You know what I mean? It took me a long time to outgrow that, but like I say, I'm still dealing with some of those old emotions and old behaviors because it's you know, we grew up. Some of us, you know, were born and raised, like I said before, about this inherited role that we picked up going into growing up in these neighborhoods where that's all we knew was gang banging and drugs and all of that shit. So we later on in life, when we get older, we brought a lot of that old baggage with us.
Exactly.
It shows up in our behavior and how we deal with people, you know, in the present and shit. So I'm saying that, like I said, I'm still dealing with some aspects of that illness and shit. It's not just about no blood and Crip shit. It's really about, and I'm talking about in terms of how we deal with not just another man, but women as well, and our families. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're working out of that old stupidity. You know what I mean? And our head is really stuck in that space. You know what I mean? We like, it's like people are dealing with some old gangbangers and shit. You know what I mean? And, we should have been involved out of that shit. You know,
hey,
I still deal with it sometimes. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do better.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Oh, yeah.
What is your outtake on people doing time like you doing time and a little bit more, and they get out on the streets and still want to gangbang or participate and act like they never left and was gone 28 years and all that, and they come out and they want to try to take back the claim of the hood and all this other stuff? What's your outlook on that?
For somebody who has been 20, 30 years in prison, you have to understand this is not anything else. A lot of people don't have anything to go back home to. All they got is what they left. It's the neighborhood and they hood and, you know what I mean, they said or whatever. And if you have not really like and a lot of
you know how kids spell love, T-I-M-E. You know, not only kids, it's people in general. You know, time is how, when somebody gives you their time, how you really know. I read somewhere that the highest human act is to inspire, and we all are in search of inspiration every day. It's opportunities to be able to either inspire or be inspired, I think, is what creates movement.